surely if you were outside, you would know that these numbers, we weren't even close to the freezing mark all weekend long. Finally did jump above freezing today for the first time in several days. We'll drop below that tonight. The clouds are going to make it a bit of a slow fall tonight, but we will eventually drop a few degrees below freezing tomorrow morning. And we're watching some snow showers across the Northeast right now. They have gotten up to the 91 corridor here, right along the Connecticut River Valley there. Looks like they'll probably stop there. Couldn't rule out a flurry passing by tonight. We are, though, watching for perhaps some measurable snow tomorrow. Not a lot, a little bit, but it will make for some slippery travel throughout the day. Kind of a messy mix as well throughout the day. We're watching all that sleet and rain down all the way to Texas. You kind of follow this piece of energy down. What's it doing? It's riding up. It's sort of doing a summertime thing. We call these kind of ridge runners. They move up and around. We have this big ridge of high pressure here over the Carolinas, slowly going to move off the coast. But as it sits there, we'll get all the energy sort of funneled in our direction over the week, and that sets us up for that unsettled week. So as we go through time here, quiet for the overnight outside of a couple of flakes that may make it as far east as our viewing area, but again, I think most of that energy will stay to the west. Now, tomorrow starts off innocently enough, maybe even a little sun in the morning, but clouds will thicken up, and then we are watching for some rain, sleet, and snow showers. A good old wintry mix throughout the day here, especially as we head into the afternoon. That's the likeliest time. Now, the temperatures, even though they are much better than they have been, they're still going to drop below freezing overnight, as they would tend to do this time of year. So for that reason, likely to see some fairly steady snow overnight. This is on the lighter side. There could be a couple of moderate bursts in here, but we're not looking at really a lot of heavy snow. So for that reason, not likely to see much in the way of accumulation. Eventually, it's going to taper off on Wednesday morning, and the temperatures will start warming up as the front will pass through, and that will allow our temperatures to shoot up to the point where we're not really worried about snow for the rest of the week. Maybe Wednesday evening, a little bit of sleet in our northern viewing area here, but mostly it's going to be all rain, and then we get a nice soaking as we head into the day on Thursday. That will also certainly melt anything else that's on the ground, but with temperatures around 50 degrees, it's not going to take a whole lot to see the ground go from white to green in a fairly quick period of time. Now, as we look here at our snow forecast, this is before the changeover or the warming temperatures on Wednesday here. Most of us see about a coating to an inch. We are looking at the higher elevations here in northern Connecticut and up towards places like Burrowville, and you get up to Worcester. That's where we likely see maybe as high as 3 inches there, and we will keep you posted on that, as that map could change slightly still here. Bit of a tricky forecast with how that front sets up going into tomorrow. But as I mentioned, much warmer air beyond that, so everything is plain rain. Look at these warmer than average temperatures here, the yellows and oranges, how they're building almost the entire eastern half of the country relative to where they are. Of course, this is not just, talking about one set of temperatures. This is dependent on where you are. So, probably be in the 70s and 80s down here, but the 50s to near 60s just to our south and west down towards New York City and Philadelphia. That is likely through the end of the week. Tonight, 30 degrees, a little chilly out there, mostly cloudy skies. Tomorrow, increasing clouds with a late day rain, sleet, snow mix. Over to all snow through the overnight, tapering off Wednesday morning. A cloudy day there with a few sprinkles. More rain comes in on Wednesday night into Thursday. We'll see the temperatures shooting up towards 54 degrees by Friday. Little bit of a break on Saturday. That's the pick of the next 7 before then more rain coming back late Sunday. And we'll have to watch it because there is a colder air mass behind that. Possibly that could change to a substantial snow. We'll keep you posted on that. We want to take a quick moment right now to mention our Now Local News app, a great tool for recording what weather you are seeing in your neck of the woods, and you can send that in to us. We love to show those. If you've been watching lately, we certainly showcase those videos, and of course you can get points for submitting those videos, and you can trade those in for things like gift cards. But what's a better gift than seeing your own video on
to me,
that's the best gift.
I get a kick. If I was a kid today, I would have loved this. I would have absolutely gone nuts for it.
Yeah.
But I saw something up there that's as rare as the California condor, 54 degrees. I mean, what? We had the deep freeze in 54. It's like, ooh, that's nice.
Now we have a deep thaw, taking the turkey out of the oven, so to speak. So.
All that snow that we had from last week is still in my yard. I can't tell you the last time snow was stuck around that long.
I don't even call I said it at 4 o'clock. I don't even call it snow at this point. It's just a big piece of cement. It's white cement on my lawn, and it's going to certainly melt. And fortunately, we didn't have a lot of snowpack. We don't have like 6 inches of snow on the ground, because if that were to melt, coupled with even rain here or there, that could
Be an
kick our
issue.
rivers back up. And watching them, it looks like they're even going to struggle to get to minor flood stage just because of how spread out this rain is. So that's I guess,
good
some
news.
good news. But it's certainly going to be a bit of a dreary week at times, John.